Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Rich, as we head into the action of TPC Summerlin, I'd call it a ball striker's golf course because you've got to keep it in play. But it's not easy with all those canyons through the front nine especially.
It can certainly be a little visually intimidating, but still, I think that most players who come this week, let's face it, we're in Las Vegas, baby. We're here for the action. We're here to, take it on, aren't we? We're not bowing down to this golf course. We're not bowing down to all the casinos down there. We're here to take them on. And I think that players that take it on, I think that off the tee shots, they can reduce some of these holes to nothing. And if you hit some bad shots at the wrong time, well, you're going to crap out. I mean, it's just the way things happen around here in Las Vegas. I love this golf course because it does favor the bold, and that's what you want to see. You want to see birdies galore, and that's what you get by the winners. The guys that are struggling to make birdies, and it takes them 3, 4, 5 holes to make birdies, it's tough. I love this golf course. It's a blast.
That's a high caliber shot. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Rich, the tee shot at the second requires a different shape to the one off the first.
Yeah, downhill, dogleg right, par 4. Got to avoid those bunkers on the left-hand side. Fairway does pitch from left to right, so the canyon on the right can see some action. And from there, your second shot is downhill to a green that sits a little bit from left to right and from back to front.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. He has a share of 13th place in this tournament. And we've arrived now at the third. It's a par 4.
Canyons over on the left-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Anything out to the right-hand side is just fine. Challenging second shot over the canyons, over a deep bunker fronting this green. Not much of a target once you do find the green, so anytime you find it in 2, you'll have a decent look at birdie.
That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Ooh, nice line. Oh, what a putt. Let's check in with Colin Morikawa, shall we?
I got to say, he is not afraid to go beautiful.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And now at 3 under overall. Well, let's cross over to 4, Rich.
Downhill par 4 the entire way. Big bunker on the right-hand side. Could see a fair amount of action. Second shot, again, slightly downhill to a green on the left-hand side. Is one large false front. Got to be long with your second shot.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. And only one off the pace here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. And now this for a share of the lead. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Now we've arrived at the 5th, Rich, the first par 3 here at TPC Summerlin.
A challenging little par 3 down the hill, deep bunker on the right-hand side that could see a fair amount of action. When the pin's on the left, it's go time. Pin back right. Watch out.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Well, I don't mind this par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. currently sitting at 4 under par. Let's go to the 6th, one of the best short falls on the course.
Premium on accuracy off the tee. No bunkers, but desert both left and right can be menacing. From there, the shot up the hill to a plateau green. It's got a little backstop there from shots that go long, but anything coming up short, that's not going to be good.
Needs this one to kick right. 14 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well hold. Let's move on. He's currently tied for first. Well, Rich, at the 7th, are the big hitters thinking of carrying the corner here?
Only the biggest hitters in the game have any thoughts of carrying those trees down the left-hand side. Mere mortals like us bail it out to the right, find the heart of the fairway, and just a short second shot back up the hill. It's birdie time.
That was a beauty, right against the hole. A chance to move to 5 under par. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Currently 4 under for the event. And as we head over to the 8th, there's a great vibe on this par 3.
Oh, this is a scary par 3. Long down the hill. Canyons right, bunkers right. Bailout areas over to the left-hand side. A little low area right there. A big green, but it's flat.
Beauty of a chip shot there. Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. He's currently in a share of top spot. The 9th is a par 5. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Maybe going for the green, are we? Oh, almost went in. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
It's tracking. Holds a nice putt for birdie there. Well, Rich, that's always a nice way to get going out of the gates and in top spot. Impressive.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Setting up miles from the hole. So close. 11 feet left to the hole.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. As we head over to the 11th, Rich, at TPC Summerlin, your thoughts on this hole?
This is a really strong driving hole, probably one of the more difficult ones on the golf course. Bunker left, bunker right, those both are on the player's mind. From there, a second shot to an hourglass-shaped green that's got a runoff in the back portion of it. That, a lot of times, catches players off guard, and that's when bogeys and doubles are made.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The tee shot at the 12th certainly asks you to position the ball very smartly.
It does. Driver normally not needed here as the fairway runs straight downhill towards that water. Lay it up out to the right someplace. A short, sometimes mid-iron required for that second shot. Keep it left because that green does tilt from left to right towards that water.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Ah, so close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Currently 5 under overall. And 13 might be unlucky for some, but not here at TPC Summerlin.
Oh, 13 is my favorite number. How'd you know, Luke? Listen, tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. All of it. Go ahead and just Hulk smash it off the tee. Wide open fairway from there. Second shot, if you're going to go for the green, you got some trees to contend with, a bunker to contend with. But every player should be thinking about knocking it on in 2 here and making eagle, birdie at worst.
Putting for an eagle. How good was that putt? And with that, he moves to 7 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, at TPC Summerlin, there's so many good birdie opportunities on the inward half, but 14 just sets itself right in the middle of them.
Oh, it's a deceptive little par 3 as well, down the hill, but it's got some runoff areas on the back part of this green that you want no part of, so a lot of times you're going to come up short in the middle of the green when the pins are all the way back. Smart shot here required.
Putting for birdie here.
Starting it way outside the hole.
And that putt will drop. Well done. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is one of my favourites, Rich. A drivable par 4.
The drivable par 4 all day long. If you miss it way left, though, you have some canyons that you may not like. But other than that, those bunkers that surround the green, all 5 of them are just fine. They're deep, but everything is uphill, and the green is usually soft enough to get the ball close no matter where the pin is located.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
16 is a terrific risk reward par 5, Rich.
Very reachable. Find the fairway. Then you have a decision to make. Can I carry this water, and with what club? When it lands on the green, it's firm, it's nasty. It'll probably go over the green, but don't try and be a hero. Try and find anything in the back portion green, even in the bunker, is fine. Coming up short, that is obviously not very good.
Going with the hybrid. This putt to get to double digits under the card. And he's down there. You got to read.
gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
An opportunity for a birdie here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, 17 at TPC Summerlin has seen some great highlights. None better than Jonathan Bird.
A walk-off hole-in-one in the playoff. How about that? Water, water everywhere down the left-hand side to this elevated green right here. Most players are leery of it and bail out to the right side in those bunkers. And that green chases from right to left, so a delicate bunker shot would be required.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
It's got a chance. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. He's currently sitting in first place. And the closing hole at TPC Summerlin. Rich, it's a fascinating tee shot, isn't it?
Pick a spot in the distance you're comfortable with. You can chew off a ton of yardage if you're long enough to carry the canyon down the left-hand side. From there, you've got a green protected by water on the left-hand side. It's not wide, but it's super long, so distance control on your second shot is imperative.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Here's a putt to finish his round with the clubhouse lead. Ooh. And this putt is for a final score of 61. And finishing up with a par here today. Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam. And out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Oh, Rich, how good's this day going to be? It's exciting. I can feel it in my veins already. Our featured player has a rivalry brewing with another one out on the course. But before we get into that, please take us through this course.
I'm having a hard time coming up with one that's a little more fiery, I would say, than San Antonio. It's just a golf course that I think it was designed, Luke, to play firm and fast with winds mostly blowing out of the south. But what happens is, as we normally play it, they oversee the fairways, they oversee the rough, which slows everything down. And then at least one day a week, you've got some north winds that, slow everything down. And this golf course is just, it's painful. It really can be no fun to play. You got to drive the golf ball here. Danger everywhere off the fairways. A few years back, one of the guys who was playing in front of me made a 16 on the 9th hole, and that was kind of interesting, but that's what can happen in a hurry out here.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Putting for birdie. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
Yeah, she's trailing, but just by 1 of her rival.
Oh, this looks pure. Oh, that is a touch of class from the sand. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Little birdie looking here.
As we move on to the next hole, it's Nick Taylor in top spot. The fourth is one of the stronger par fours at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt for a spot in the top 5. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Not bad. Standing over his second shot. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
That tee shot looks pretty good. Sitting at -3. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself with a share of the lead.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you said.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list. Guys, this could go.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt was about 8 feet. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole. It's carrying a bit too much speed. That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age, amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded onto the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop-off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
Okay, time to return to the action. This shot from about 190 yards out. Not a bad play, that one. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. Easy par, that. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Asking this one to come a long way from the right side.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
After a quick look at the leaderboard, our featured player is on top with Rory McIlroy in second. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I like the look of this from the sand.
Let's return to live play now. It's just about 3 feet away. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next.
Oh, looks like it's heading to the first cut, maybe? Hang on.
Second shot here on the 12th. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. It's tracking towards the cup. Oh, it's in the hole. Beautiful. And that will take him to 8 under. Thirteen's a long path for him, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short in those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Okay, that'll work. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. Good looking shot this. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Trying to run this one down onto the green, I feel. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter. He's done a nice job there.
A birdie putt awaits. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And the putt drops. Now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Well, our leader is playing some outstanding golf here now, 8 ahead of the rest of the field. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Second shot here on the 17th hole. That's nicely done. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
And back to the play, shall we? Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one's online. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Rich, the finishing hole here at TPC San Antonio, very famous with that creek meandering up through the last half of it. It's a great par 5.
Only the bravest of the brave will be going for this green in 2. Just a tee shot down the left-hand side and a layup, a difficult one at that, up the right-hand side. You must avoid the bunkers and the water with your second. Third shot past the creek to a green that sits above you that has 3 distinct tiers on it. Getting it close here requires a deft touch.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.